British lorry drivers have called on the French army in Calais to help intervene with refugees attempting to hide in vehicles. Thousands of migrants still stuck in the French port town are now becoming visibly aggressive. And that's since security has been increased to prevent stowaways. Truck drivers claim attacks are becoming so common that many of them fear for their lives. RT's Polly Boyka brings us some first-hand accounts.
Driving this from mainland Europe to the UK has become a risky business, which is why I've invited myself along to do the Channel crossing with veteran lorry driver Tony Fox. With over 40 years' experience, Tony's seen it all. But as we approach the Calais jungle, he's visibly concerned.
I'm a prime target because I'm on English plates, so they know I'm English.
There's a high police presence around the camp, but for Tony, it could be more robust. So you feel safer when you see the police?
Yeah, but they're not hard. They've only got little pistols. It'd be better if they had a Uzi or something.
Violent incidents between truck drivers and refugees have spiked in recent weeks. Earlier this month, a Hungarian driver posted a video of himself swerving at groups of refugees trying to get into his truck. These are the kinds of attacks that drivers coming through Calais have to watch out for. And dangerous times call for desperate measures. One haulier has been spotted around Calais with this around his lorry. It's pork, aimed at deterring Muslim refugees. It's only once the drivers are here, inside the walls of the port, that they're safe.
Well, this is the place where the truck drivers get to relax because they have just gone through a number of security and immigration checks, which means that they feel relatively safe, that they don't have stowaways on board, and they're free to make their way onto the ferry that's headed for the UK.
Without the fear of being attacked. Even those that hardly speak English can easily sum up their Calais experience.
Brake and mirror is crash.
I'm now can step into Calais because because it's too much people and damage in the screen and sitting in my trailer, open the doors, damaged trailer, damaged truck. My boss said no sleeping to Calais.
Earlier this year, Britain and France signed a deal and pledged more money to tackle the crisis in Calais together. But despite more sniffer dogs and barbed wire, tensions are higher than they've ever been. Calais' mayor has made repeated calls for Paris to send in the army, but they haven't been answered. I meet the driver who recorded that video on the ferry back to Dover.
As you can see, that's my screen. Bits of glass and all over me and my truck. What a bunch of refugees.
It's coming into Calais, immigrants all over the road, through a granite block, straight through the windscreen. So, you know, and they're just literally just pelting your truck with rocks for no apparent reason. And then there's not enough police to stop it.
Other British drivers want to vent too.
It just felt like a war zone on
a lot of times when you come through, it's like, Wednesday is the worst gear.
They call it war zone Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, that's when we get rocks thrown at us, iron railings thrown at us, all sorts.
Now they got knives and poles and bars. They've only got to smash the window screen and or smash the side door and get in. Could come to the stage where you've stopped and they're dragging you out of here.
Tonight, Tony and his truck have made it back to Britain in one piece. But it's a journey that many professional truck drivers now dread. Polly Boyka, RT, Dover.